Well, the first thing to report is that the weather is fine here in Catalonia. That's notable because, of course, the Friday night game was called off up in La Coruña, and the Sunday game involving Real Madrid at Celta has also been postponed because of the heavy winds in that part of the country. The weather forecast today is good. Mild conditions, pristine pitch, and an almost sell-out Camp Nou greets two of the eternal teams in La Liga. They played every year since 1929 when the Spanish First Division was started. Barcelona and Athletic Bilbao. Chance for Athletic to potentially move into the top four if they were victorious here. They could go just behind Atletico Madrid in the standings. And for Barcelona, a chance to go within a point of Real Madrid, who are stagnant this weekend. But there are a number of changes in the Barcelona team from what we expected. Vidal will be playing at right back, Mathieu at left back, so Sergio Roberto and Alba are rested. It's an unusual midfield. There's still no Iniesta and Busquets. They're likely to be out until the end of the month. Denis, Suarez and Rakitic are rested. And up front, only a second La Liga start for Paco Alcácer, who is flanked by Neymar and Messi. Luis Suarez is in reserve if they need him. Previously, this is a team which does have a great togetherness. The red and whites representing the Basque country, Barcelona. Of course, speak loud and proud for Catalonia. Well, the Athletic team virtually selects itself, and I thought is preferred as goalkeeper again in back four. So a welcome return for Alvarez, the central defender, who had an operation for testicular cancer over Christmas. It's his first start since then. Iturraspe and San Jose acting as the anchors in midfield. Three supporting players, Monyen, Raul Garcia and Lecoy returns to the team. And interestingly, the top scorer, Adoriz, is left out from the start, and Iñaki Williams will be doing all of the running. Enrique this season, when he has tinkered with the team. Athletic Bilbao kick off at one of their least favourite venues. They've lost their last 6 games at the Camp Nou. But of course, last season they were. But it was a below-par performance. Here is Alcácer. He has Neymar in support. It's a disappointing ball, but it does somehow squirm its way through to Neymar. And they're forming an understanding.
Well, 9 goals this season, 5 in the league, and you can see why. His confidence is not good. That's a great chance. There's a mistake by the full-back here. When the cross comes in from Paco Alcácer, it's not a great ball, and the defender makes a mistake. Now, just hit it with your right foot. Why do you want to take another touch? 2 touches, and there's 2.
Last 17 appearances. Compare that to Messi and Suarez, are averaging pretty much a goal a game. It's a great turn. Oh, off the post, and Titi scrambles it away.
Wow.
Well, something out of nothing there from Raul Garcia.
Wow. That's a miss at one end and a miss at the other end, but this is good play. Iñaki Williams gets it into the box. Raul Garcia shows his strength, gets his shot off. He's leading the line today, Iñaki, and he does well there to find Raul Garcia. This shot goes underneath the leg of PK, and Umtiti first to the rebound. Off the post, it's a tip, it's a save from Ter Stegen. That's an unbelievable
to Lionel Messi.
Yeah, he's quick, and he's, as you say, the last 4 or 5 times I've watched him play, Rob, he's played really well. This is good movement. Great ball.
Great ball. Iñaki Williams! Oh, he could see his name up in lights and his picture on the front pages of the sports dailies tomorrow.
Well, do you remember before kick-off when I said he's not really a centre-forward yet, Rob? He's used to playing out wide. Centre-forwards hit the target with this one. That's an unbelievable ball in. Iñaki Williams has got to hit the target. He puts it wide of the mark. Should have scored, Rob.
He's keeping a very low profile, Senor Hernandez, and Anderson letting the play flow. I like my words. Here's Neymar. Oh, teasing, whisks past the first man. Alcácer, yes, he's gone! It's been a long time coming in La Liga. Signed in the summer, finally gets his first La Liga goal in the middle of winter. But what a goal, what an important goal.
Brilliant movement, Rob. Brilliant movement. And I just said he's only got 1 goal this season. He's not had many starts. And he's a good player, he's a young player, but his movement's great, and the ball in from Neymar's class as well. Getting to the byline. Thought the full-back dived in a little bit, though. What's this? Ball's coming in. You know he's quick. Neymar, he's got good skill, and the defender, he's flat-footed, and he's so easy to get round. And that's great movement. He cuts it back, and Paco Alcácer just plays it into the danger area. And Oscar de Marcos doesn't do very well for me as a full-back here. But what a great finish from Paco Alcácer. His second goal of the season, his first league goal, and it puts Barcelona 1-0 up.
Finally off the mark for his new club. Well, he's been a patient man. In Valencia, he was averaging 14 and 15.
He goes past another and another. Here's the ball. Well, this is the goal, and I think De Marcos does really poorly here. Cut back, movement is great from Alcácer. Beats the keeper at the near post, but he's no chance. Wonderful controlled volley from Paco Alcácer.
His first La Liga goal in 10 months.
Yeah, but he's had 2 starts, Rob. You know, he's come off the bench a bit, but he's not really had that many opportunities, bless him. I like him, he's a good player. Ernesto's not happy with that, though. I've seen him on occasions when he has to go back and work, he does it.
Titi.
Oh, that's a poor ball.
Dreadful ball. Raul Garcia. They maybe had too long to think about it. Took a big, long wind-up.
Lots of mistakes in this opening 28 minutes, Rob. Really are. Pressing there from Iñaki Williams, which gives the chance for Raul Garcia. It's a target, but I think it's got to be better than that if he's going to beat Ter Stegen.
The strike force isn't quite
fully
flowing in.
Look at this, Rob. Look at this.
On the burners, leaves Piqué. Oh, needed Ter Stegen to come to Barcelona's rescue once more.
Look at this. One touch and away goes into the box. He's past him, and then there's a good save. He covered that near post really well, Ter Stegen. Left hand once again in the way, and he saves it. And the rebound is inches away from Raul Garcia. So unlucky.
If only we could see through those eyes.
Trust me, Rob, he sees a different picture to you and I.
It is, it's Messi, he's going for goal! He gets the goal! He does things that other players just can't do. Nobody else, maybe apart from Jerry, saw that he's going to score there. Goalkeeping mistake, yes. Tiny bit of genius, true.
Well, it's genius, Rob, but as I say, he sees things differently. You know, when you're down at pitch level watching games, which I've done here, he sees passes I don't even see, and the angles are so tight, and it's a moment of brilliance where he knows he's going to hit the target. Keeper sees it late here, whips it in, the defender moves across the front of him, and he probably partially blocks him. Goalkeeper comes across, I think it's Raul Garcia who comes across, but if Raul Garcia touches it, it's going to go in, unless Messi scored direct from goal. He's got 31 goals now, Rob, in 29 games. And he's now the Pichichi as well. Outright.
Gold Cup, and I thought, you've been measured.
I feel so.
Gomez to Turan. Neymar would like it. Neymar gets it. Ups the speed.
Look at this.
Loses San Jose. Neymar. Crafty.
That's the only part of his game's been poor for me, Rob. The finishing. Everything else is great. First touch, electric change of pace, takes on San Jose, comes inside, he falls over, just needs to place it inside the post. He doesn't curl it, he hits it straight. He's got to whip that in with a little bit of curl, and it's just narrowly wide of the far post. And again, his goal scored in tally this season is poor, but you can't fault this run. It's a brilliant run.
I don't know exactly what.
Taken quickly.
He's running very quickly. Nobody there to greet them. This is under Turan. Turan drops the shoulder. Flips it to the far post, but there's a spare man. Side net, not back of the net for Rafinha.
Good chance to add to his goal tally. Clever ball from Arda Turan coming inside from the left wing. Opens the angle up, dinks it to the far post. It's a free header. You must hit the target. Rafinha knows that. You see it better from this angle, Rob. You don't miss it at the near post. Good opportunity to extend the lead to 3-0.
Ter Stegen comes in out of interest distance off his line and collides with Rafinha, but the referee's in a slight push in there, causing the collision, and it's a nasty blow to the head of Rafinha as well, and they
He's cut, Rob.
Urgently needs some medical
cut.
attention there. It's a nasty gash above his eye, I think.
Yeah, bad cut. I wonder, was it the goalkeeper taking it, caught him, and straight away you could see he was the one that spotted it and was trying to get the medical help on the pitch. Let's have a look, see. As he jumps and punches it. Oh, he catches him with his knee.
Yeah.
Caught him with his knee. That's unfortunate. He's jumping to clear it, and he catches him with the knee on the eye. From the back, and you're going to encourage. Well done on Iñaki Williams, but oh, he's had a bit of misfortune.
Here's Neymar to Messi to Neymar. Freestyling from Barcelona. He just can't get that goal at the moment, Neymar.
Everything about his play is good except the finishing, Rob. I think it's a wee bit short of confidence. Lovely first touch. 1-2 coming up with Messi. Slightly behind him, but he still manages to make the most of the situation on his left foot. Off target. This is the target.
Here's Vidal to Rakitic. Lionel Messi, long way around. Anticipated the tackling each other. The bemused athletic players, and Messi carves one into the side of the net.
Uncharacteristic for Lionel Messi to miss the target at the near post, and again he tried to thread a pass in there. The rebound fell kindly, took the opportunity and hit the side.
Programmed it incorrectly. Just wonder whether this is a pre-programmed substitution.
Yeah. Save your best player for next week. Midweek game, second leg, Copa del Rey.
Well, he's done the damage. 6 minutes before half-time, Lionel Messi weighed in with his 31st goal of the season. A deserved adulation for the special one.
That goal took him to the top of the Pichichi, Rob, and he is unbelievable. 31 goals in 30 games. Superb return.
They won't be applauding that. It's interesting as the cameras are trained.
Great ball.
Messi. It's a great ball, but it's cut out, only half cut out by Laporte. It's Alcacer, get out of the way. It says it's Vidal.
Great goal.
Well, this man's turning into a cult hero, and maybe this does define the season. When Messi could be taken off, Alcacer scores his first goal, and Vidal, who'd been forgotten about, scores his second of the season. He really is dipping into his reserves today, Luis Enrique, and it's paying off.
I think you're spot on, Rob, that they can't take Messi off, and they are without Busquets, and they are without Iniesta, and you know, Piqué's off as well, and Suarez got so many big players off. But look at this first touch from Alex Vidal. He wants it. He's coming around on his left foot. I think Neymar got in his way slightly, but what a great finish with the left foot. He scored a fabulous goal a couple of games ago. Since he's getting it right back, and he has played so well, and that's why Sergio Roberto's not getting in. But because Sergio Roberto's there, he's got this chance to get forward, and that's a wonderful left foot strike from the Spanish international.
Wonderful?
Oh, it's a class. He's loving it. That's his second goal in, was it 3 games? And
his second goal.
Good decision, linesman. Good first touch. Look at the angle.
Get Adam away, it says.
It's a sort of lazy strike. It's like sort of took his time. And look at his direction on the bench. Suarez and Messi, they're all laughing because this is a guy who couldn't get into the team, and now he's blowing raspberries to everybody, saying, "Hey, remember my name."
To Neymar. Surrounds alongside. He wouldn't like the ball, but Neymar would like to get his name on the score sheet. Look at that. Bit of green. Almost made his second dramatic mistake of the game.
Do you not think he's trying too hard now, Rob, because everybody else is scoring goals, and he's thinking, I've got to score a goal, I've got to score a goal. And he's forced a good save, though, to be fair to him. Keeper's made a good save.
He's got a couple of penalties recently, but he has the club championship duty.
Great
step over from Neymar. Nacho is onto it. Nacho in there.
Great defend.
That needed to be top-class defending to close down Alcacer.
Oh, super play from Barcelona. One-touch play. Excellent and wonderful defending from Laporte. Have a look. He's wrong side, and he gets his leg round. That's a great.
They're playing for pride of Bilbao. They can't give up the chase despite being 3-0 down and well beaten here. Iñaki Williams. Sadly, there is a thread of moments when Iñaki Williams gets into dangerous positions, then it all dissolves.
Another chance to do something special and running out of defender. Again, the final ball, Rob, poor. Should be doing better than that, you know, obviously.
Wanayan. Nadari, fanciful little
great
pass.
play.
Eraso.
Oh, Rob, how many times are they going to miss great chances? Eraso's through on his left foot. He's got to hit the target. Great play here from Wanayan. Lovely little pass there, and then another clever flick. Got to hit the target. Is he looking to square it? I'm not sure.
Well, if we sit back. Now out of Turan. Weaves his way in.
Oh, good ball.
Brilliant ball. Oh, Vidal again. Rakitic.
Wow. They totally upped them up, Rob, didn't they, eh? And Vidal's got it. He's had a rasping shot after great play from Arda Turan, coming inside, passes it into his path. One touch, great strike. Goalkeeper Irathoth makes a great save. Oh, can't really fault him. He's got a cross goal. Everything was correct. The follow-up wasn't too good from Rakitic, to be fair. But there's a good save from Irathoth.
There's a pure purchase on that one. 2 goals in 2 matches at the Camp Nou. You never dreamt of this. Rakitic cuts it in there. Neymar takes it in his step. Well, demons are against him, aren't they, scoring at the moment?
Standing legs gone as he went to pull the trigger.
Everything but the goal.
Yep. First touch wasn't too bad, but then you can see his leg.
The games in hand that they do have, and the upside for Luis Enrique, in that he has dipped very, very deep into his pool of players today. And they have come up trumps. And it looks like for the second time this season they're going to keep back-to-back clean sheets for Barcelona. So many boxes ticked for Barca. Messi taken out of the ring as well. He scored what was maybe that decisive goal just before half-time to put it beyond them. Alcácer had given them a lead in the first half. Only his second start for Barcelona. And his first La Liga goal. And a cult hero is emerging in the shape of Alex Vidal. His second goal in as many games